Hi, Steve here. Welcome to this overview on Football 10, the 10-in-1 football staking software, or as I affectionately like to call it, Swiss Army knife of betting. What is Football 10 and why will I need it? That's a very good question. First on, what is it? This software has 10 individual staking software contained within inside the one, hence the name 10-in-1. The software, which covers match results for the full time, correct scores, half time and full time, and also target betting and more, which you will see shortly. Most of us are not maths gurus, so working out ways to make our multiple bets work is a rather hit and miss affair. These softwares work out what you need to bet in a matter of seconds. We know you will soon be excited on football betting and see opportunities you could not perform previously without these softwares. So what are the Magnificent 10? These are the 10 tools which are contained inside the main software. Tool number 1, which we'll demonstrate and show you a little bit later in this video, looks at 2 matches and 2 bets for a fixed outlay. In tool 2, we're looking at 3 matches with 3 bets with a fixed outlay. When we mean fixed outlay, we mean you can say, I'm going to put £10 on this multi-bet, and then the software will work out the stakes from there. Tool 3, we get more adventurous and we look at 4 matches with 4 bets on a fixed outlay. Tool 4 looks at 3 matches with 3 bets on a fixed return, which is different than the above ones. You may say, I want to get £15 out of this multi-bet, and the software will do that for you. In tool 5, we're looking at 4 matches with 4 bets for the same fixed return. And in tool 6, we're looking at 2 matches with 2 bets with different profit targets. In one case, you may have a bet that you really prefer, and then you may have one that you want as an insurance bet, so consequently you'd be wanting more profit from the one that you're more sure of. And in tool 7, we look at 3 matches with 2 bets, and once again with different profit targets. And in tool 8, we look at 1 match, but we have 4 bets on the half-time, full-time combination scores for a fixed outlay. In tool 9, we venture into the correct scores, so we're looking at 3 correct score calculators for a fixed outlay. And the final tool is tool 10, which is a single event calculator to ensure a target profit. So you may not get the win in the first bet. It may take you 3 or 4 bets to get that win, and that's what this software is designed for. For those of you who know Saw Deluxe, etc., it's a similar principle to that. That can be used on dogs, horses, or any sports, including football, obviously. So let's just look at one tool, and this is tool number 1, and it is the 2 matches with 2 bets. So there you can see the software, and in the software it has all the boxes to put stuff into. Okay, so it's tool 1, 2 matches, 2 bets on the final result. So obviously it's the traditional home, draw or away market. You simply fill in the match details and the odds in the grey boxes there. Enter the amount you want to spend up there in that little pink box up there. So if you wanted to outlay 10, you would put 10 in there. You hit the calculate stakes, and the software tells you the stakes that you'll need for the bets. You place the bets with the bookies or Betfair. Keep in mind, these are not bots. They do not place the bets for you. They give you the staking that you must manually place the bets for. Okay, let's carry on and see the results here. We've got the tool 1 that we talked about, and we can see there that we've got an Everton Swansea game and a Tottenham West Ham game. And if we look down below into the middle box there, you can see that we've got 3 big H's in blue boxes, and there's an X in that purple box. That purple box allows us to change changed from away to draw. So we've got the 2 matches, 2 bets. Once we've filled in the top pick, as you can see, and I've said to you, you can see in the middle picture there that I was just talking about, you can see the X. So in this scenario here, bet 1 is going to be the home team from Everton and the home team from the Tottenham game. So Everton and Tottenham, if they win, that will be a successful bet 1. And in the second bet, we're looking at Everton to win, and the second bet, and the second game, Tottenham West Ham, for it to be a draw. Okay, so if we look down below, you can see that we've got an A in the purple box. So in bet 2, we would have, we want Everton to win, and we're looking at West Ham to cause an upset. So you have the options in the software of changing to get your bets the way that you want them. So in this calculation here, this is with the away team. Okay, so in the away team, this column here represents our bets for the home team of Everton and Tottenham. So we would be staking 405 on the home team and the home team double. So you can see that's the 405 there in the red box. And for the home and away, so we'd be looking for Everton to win and West Ham to win, we'd be staking 95p on that game. And we can see the returns there. So the returns, the software's worked it out that if Everton and Tottenham were to win their games, we would get a return of £9.47. And if Everton won and West Ham won, once again we'd be getting a return of £9.47. And then we look in the green box there, and that gives us our profit. So we would make a profit of £4.47 on either of those bets being successful. In the grey box, it just gives us obviously the return for each individual bet. The next slide, we look at the draw. So same game, but if we had in the B game there, if we had the draw to come up. Okay. So what we can see now in the red box is the home bet of Everton and the home bet of Tottenham. We would be investing £3.62, and in the Everton in the first game and the draw in the second game, we'd be investing £1.38. And if either of those results came up, we'd be making the £8.47. You can see there in the white box for either games. And of course our profit would be £3.47. That's the green box, and then our return for the individual boxes is in that grey box. So you can see in this scenario, we would want Everton would have to win in either of those two scenarios for us to get our bets as a winner. And of course, obviously, there's still an element of risk because this is gambling. So this is only one of the 10 softwares. Okay. Plus we'll get you the user guide, of course, which you'll need, but inside the user guide is the strategies PDF, and there's 47 pages in this ebook here, and the user guide takes you through each of the softwares, showing you how it's done. There's basically 4 or 5 different strategies that are talked about in the book, and some it's well worth the price of the whole deal. The strategies that Max has included in here, and some stats that are really quite powerful when it comes to correct scores and things like that. In the strategy sections, there's also links to web pages that will help you greatly in your quest for football stats and selections, and a lot of those links in there I didn't know about, so I'm sure you'll find something very valuable in there. So in summary, what we're offering you here today, if you're on the first 50, then you'll be getting the 10-in-1 football software, the user guide and the strategies, 47 pages there for you to absorb, at a very low price and a lifetime license on this software. Warning is, however, it only suits Windows-based computers, tablets and phones. This software suite works on many sports, but it's been specifically designed for any sport that's been played in two halves. These are not bots, and you need to place the bets manually, as I've said previously. So thanks for your time, and if you've enjoyed using Compound Magic or Compound Magic Pro, or maybe International Trifecta Betting, maybe it's been Maria 5 staking, or the Layback and Win software, or even the Dutch 5 staking software, or the Dutch 2 staking software that we've supplied free, or the Spread 5 software, then this is for you. This is the same brains behind all that work that's gone into this work of Football 10. It's been a lot of hours and a lot of months put into developing this software, and at the price it is a real steal. And of course, once the first 50 copies go, then the price will be going up. So buy it today and start your brand new journey in football or any other sports that has a half time in it. On behalf of Max and myself, Steve, thanks for watching this Football 10 overview, and continue reading the page and just see what this marvellous software suite can do. Thank you.